All right, so once you have identified the challenges, I said changes, opportunities are in the changes. So the first thing you want to do is identify the changes. Once you have identified the changes, the second thing you want to do is make a list of the problems that are arising because of the change. See, this thing I'm telling you, if your mind begins to work like this is the first skill, this is the thinking skill, how to think your business. If as I'm talking now, you have a business you are running, use that. Do you understand? Use that as a framework. Ask yourself, what is the story around my business? Um, let me try something. There's a if you, in the area where I live, there's a lady that sells provision. All of us have those people around who sell something close to the house. What's the story? The story is I live in such and such place, and the place is a residential area, for example, and the closest place where people can buy things is not as it's quite a distance. So I'm going to set up a shop. The shop is going to be situated in a point that is equidistant to most of the areas of my, and then I'm going to sell the things that daily things that you see. There's always a story around the business, the reason why the business exists. And so change is number one. I said what follows changes. I said in those changes there are opportunities. How do I find the opportunity? I said find the change. Once you have find the change, number two, make a list of all the problems you can identify that people are having because of that change. So let's take the one of our guys here that mentioned the change, the government regulation about POS, for example. Come on, in the comment section, tell me, what are some of the problems that people will go through because government is requiring all POS businesses to register with CAC? Just drop it. Just drop whatever comes to your mind. This is called, those things are called problems. Those are the problems. People are going to go experience some difficulty. What comes to your mind? Can I see someone? Queuing at the registration center. Thank you. Somebody else. Can I see anybody else? Okay, well, sometimes this thing has some lag time. So you make a list of the several problems. So there you have maybe 1, 2, 3, or 4 list of problems that difficulties people will go through because of these new changes. Once you have made those lists, then describe what will happen to people when they go through that challenge. For example, someone has said queuing at the registration center. What will happen is that people are going to not have the time to go to their businesses. People are going to be under the sun. People are going to be very frustrated. You know, what you are describing, you are getting into the pain points behind this. Now, even that, another problem that will arise from that policy, apart from queuing at the registration center, is that many people will not be able to afford it. Some of them will not be willing, and therefore, if government takes it serious and begin to enforce, a lot of POS will close down. Those, therefore, who would register and position rights will be in the position to replace a lot of POS that will close down. You see it? So make a list of the problems. Now, after you have made a list of the problems, you will now pick one. You're going to pick the problem among all the problems that you think you can solve. Maybe it is the problem that concerns your existing business. So for example, let's say you already are selling food, you run a fast food, and let's say you run it close to the place where these registrations are taking place. Then you can decide that for the period where this traffic is going to build, I'm going to set up a small stand closer to the registration center. You see it? That thinking, you have not done anything yet. You're just thinking. You're thinking. You started with what is changing. From what is changing, what problems will that give to people? From there, you are asking yourself, what would be the impact of those problems on the people? Why are you asking that question? Because you want to know how, if the problem is problem enough. Because just because it's a problem doesn't mean it's a problem the customer wants to solve. So the problem has to be problem enough. I'm going to get to that point more as we go. Okay. Then the next step, after you have made a list of those problems, you have selected the problem that you're going to be dealing with out of this change, you begin to generate ideas. What are the different ways to solve that problem? These are not the business opportunity. Those are ideas. There are many ways. Let's talk about you see, this is the difference between a class like this and the premium club. Because in the premium club, we will be able to pick a case study from among us. You'll be able to have that one-on-one where you say, look at this particular business, for example. Now, if you are in business already, you're already solving a problem. Apply what I'm teaching now. Understand the story already around your business. Look at the different problems that you're solving. Make a list of, okay, for you, you're already in a business, so you already are solving it a particular way. What will be important to you is understanding the impact of the problem on your customer. Okay. Then you want to pick the best opportunity. So what is the best opportunity? Is of all the ideas, all the different ways to solve this problem, the one that works for you best. The one that you have what it takes to solve. So I'm going to give you 5 criteria with which you can evaluate that business, that idea, to know if it will work. Because what you don't want to do is to start out with an idea, take it to the market, do all of that, and then it didn't work. So there are 5 criteria you can use. There are 5 criteria you can use to evaluate the business, the idea, to see if truly the idea is an opportunity for you. Just because it's a good idea to solve the problem doesn't mean it's an opportunity for you. I'll give you an example. Let's say there's a technological situation, and because of that, people are not able to watch their favorite TV station. How do you solve this problem? Number one idea, you can create a place where your own TV is working for people to come and watch. Number 2, you can offer repair services for those whose own is not working, so that it will help them work, right? Number 3, what other ways can we solve that? Let's take these 2 for example now. Which of these 2 solutions works best for me? If I have the technical skills to go around fixing the problem, fine. But if I don't have the technical skills, there are other ways to solve the problem. Maybe I just need to create an environment where people can relax. And then in that place, give them the access to their favorite channel, sell drinks to them as well, alongside with that, So this is the point. Remember, what I'm sharing with you here is the thinking. So if I want to think about a business, what should I do? The answer is think about change. What's changing? Think about the problems people are going through because of what is changing. Think about several ways to solve that problem. Don't think about one. Come up with many, many ways to solve the problem. Then ask yourself, of these several ways, which one can I provide? 5 ways you can analyze. So You can take a table and put the ideas, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 ideas. Let's say 3 ideas or 4 ideas, whatever the case may be. Then you're going to ask yourself this question. Number 1, how serious is the problem to the customer? Give it a score. Number 2, can I afford the startup cost? How much will it cost to solve the problem? Number 3, do I have access to everything else apart from money that is required to solve it? The skill, the technical know-how. Number 4, how quickly can I put my solution together? If it's going to take you 1 year, will the problem still exist in 1 year? How quickly can I put my solution together? Number 5, will the customer be willing to pay for my solution higher than I am able to make it? So if it's going to cost me 5,000 naira to make the solution, is the problem enough for the customer to want to pay 6,000, 7,000, 10,000? Because you see, I cannot have a 3,000 naira problem and you create a solution with 10,000 and you want to sell it for 15,000. Your solution is a new problem. All right, so I'll take it again. So this is the thinking. This is the thinking. Who is with me? This is the thinking. So if you have an existing business, the part that is very important to you is the problem. We're at a conference in Lagos some weeks back. That's the Biblical Billionaires Conference. And at that conference, a few people came out and they asked them questions. What problem does your business solve? And they can talk. They can talk. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead. We're experiencing some technical delays. So that's the first part of thinking skills, all right? Some of you, as I'm talking now, your business have the potential to generate more money because there are problems as you are dealing with the customers that you are not listening to. So the first part, I said, track changes, think changes, and think the problems that arise because of changes. The second part of thinking is listen to customers. Customer feedback is priceless. There is a lot of money to be made in customer feedback. A lot of money to be made in customer feedback. If you're listening to the customer, that customer that came and is complaining that this is this and this is this and this is this, pay attention. Because cost, income, money, when we talk about making money, the money is coming from the customer. And it's coming from the customer to the one who is solving the problem that the customer has. Some of you, your business, you can adjust it. You can. So let me just go on. Let me just go on. Who is your customer? Everybody is not your customer, okay? Number 1, you are not your customer. You are not your customer. Your personal preference does not concern the business. Some people have created a business that offers services the way they like. Therefore, the business will only serve anybody that likes what they like. That's so wrong. Okay, you are turning down money. Let me tell you what your business exists to satisfy a particular kind of customers and their needs. Are you with me? So you need to listen to the customer to be able to continually adjust and provide your service in a way that really satisfies the customer. So I said the first skill that will improve your business is thinking skill. Thinking skill. On one side of that skill is the problem. You must know the problem. If somebody asks you, what's the problem you are solving? You can say it. Number two is the customer. You must understand the customer. To understand the customer is the word empathy. Empathy means to be in someone's shoes. And that's thinking work. Where you ask yourself, why do they buy? Why is it important to them? So how are you going to find out these answers? By talking to customers. Listening to them. Excuse me. Listen to customers. Talk to them. Listen to them. Talk to them about the problem. Listen to them. Talk to them about the problem. Listen to their feedback. Take it back and see what you can create. Maybe you don't even need to create anything new. You just need to adjust the service. For example, do you know that if your customer says your sales girls are not smiling, do you know that by making that small change, more money will come in? Once you have a business that can continually think and anticipate changes in the market and changes with their customer, they will stay relevant. They will make more money. And then, most importantly, they will have the ability to scale. I realize that a lot of businesses will stay small because if you change the circumstances under which it's working, it will just fail. Because they don't know why it is working. So they cannot increase it. They can't make it work more. They can't reduce it. The business is happening to them. So if you want to go and establish a new branch of your business in a new location, it's going to just fail because you will think that, oh, that's how we do it. You take the business, you start it in a new place, and you expect something to happen. Whereas you're supposed to get there and start again. Understand what changed in this environment compared to where you're coming from. Listen to the customers. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you interact with the customers, you'll be able to adapt your service offer or your product in a way that it uniquely serves this location, this market. That is the first thing that is missing, is that we have business owners who lack thinking skills. Some people go to their business in the morning, they sit there from morning to evening, and they close, and they go home. They just no thinking. And let me tell you, the one place where the Spirit of God will help you is in your mind. If the Spirit of God gives you a financially viable thought, you will need your mind to process it. And what am I looking for? Just give me a thought. Quickly, I've gone to the problem. Once I go to the problem, to whom it will it concern is the customer. Once I go to the customer, I begin to do that. Empathy. How do I get into their shoes? I say, you are not your customer. So what you like, what you don't like, does not concern this business. This business will make more money if it understands the problem and if it understands the customer. Period. 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 So, That's the first of 5 skills. And because of time, I'm going to rush into the second skill. Remember what I said? We have the premium club. I want you guys to start business. Some of you, in this month of November, you're going to do the work of re-engineering the business so that it can scale. For some of you, the business is existing in a roof. It cannot grow beyond a level because of the things you cannot think about. Maybe when we talk about more money, what you think is, money not dey this business. I need something with money. It's not true. You don't know what to do with the business in your hand. And the first skill you must develop to make more money with the business in your hand or the business you're trying to make is thinking. You're going to wake up in the morning and the Lord will just drop a thought in your heart. But you will need to know how to cook it, which is the thinking skill. Now, the second skill that follows that is talking skills. The Bible says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he, right? But then it says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Like I was saying at the conference, you call some people, what's the problem that your business is solving? They don't know what to say. Now, that's not because they don't understand the problem. Maybe they have done the thinking, but they didn't learn how to talk the business. How to talk the business. Now, there are things we can't do yet. In the Premium Club, I'm going to teach you how to find words. If you look at the ad that we sent out, you will see, are you a Jesus lover? Join the club to attend this free webinar. That was all. I'm aware who I am talking to. You see, that's talking. When you are printing your bags, you know those your bags, your fancy bags, that's talking. When you are designing the hall or you are designing your shop, that's talking. That's communication. How do I, now that I know the problem I'm solving, I know the people that have the problem, how do I speak that language to them? What will I say if I have 3 minutes, if I have 10 minutes? What words will I combine together and speak? And they will just understand me and we move on to the money. Money, money, money. You know that there will be no business if you don't talk. Marketing is talking. All right. So a few things to help you talk. Some of you have heard the word value proposition. That's what it means. It means how to communicate the value in the language that a customer understands, appreciates, and is willing to pay for. I want to teach you this. It's very simple. Who is still with me? Come on, talk to me. You're in the comment section. Let me know you are here. Let me know you are understanding me. Tell me something I've said that is very critical, very key to you, that you're going to apply, that you're already thinking about your business. And so now we're dealing with the talking. Come on, who's still with me? Who's here? I see Olashine is in the comments with me. Thank you so much. Did I get that right? I think I did. Hugo Wise is in the comment with me. Gloria Darling is in the comment with me. Thank you, thank you. For the sake of time, I'm going to just hurry up because this lag time is not allowing me to enjoy my conversation with you guys. But follow this, this is important. Your talking is responsible for 80% of the money you are getting. You know now, when a customer walks into your shop, what happens? We start talking. If you walk on the road, you sit in a vehicle, there's somebody here, you start talking. But what are you saying? And the things you are saying, is it working? Some people, that's the difficulty. What will I say? Okay, I have money. I want to do Facebook ad. they say write something in the description. What will I say? Okay. You're going to create what we call a value proposition, and this is how to create it. You're going to answer a few questions first. First question: what value do I have to give to my customer? So I'm going to use a business that can I see anybody's comment here? Branding. Let me use a printing business. Now, what's the value? The value is not printing. In the case of the business we run, our value is not printing. Excuse me. Our value is not printing. Our value is convenient and prompt interpretation and execution of printing jobs to help our customers achieve their business goals. In other words, our customers want the job. They have a vision. They want you to understand it. They want you to produce it and get it to them in time. Once we understand the thing that concerns them, our customers can come up late with the idea and say, oh, we have this, we need this, no. Our job is to ensure we understand exactly what they need. Run it back by them to be sure, yes, this is what I need. And then take advantage of our leverage to produce this in the fastest time possible, maintaining the excellence, and be able to deal with, which is the insurance we guarantee, be able to deal with any shortfall in production. That is the thing that gives the customer guarantee. That if we get it wrong, without you complaining as a customer, we will change it. The cost is on us. The burden of being careful is on us. That is the service we offer. You see it? Now, so what value do you deliver? What's the customer's problem that you are trying to solve? How are you? There's a lot I am not covering here, okay? But my goal is to give you enough to get to work. You know that Rome was not built in a day. But these are three things that are important when you talk your value, when you talk your business. Every business offer is made up of three things. Please write it down. Every business offer is made up of three things. Number one is quality. Quality. High quality is good. Low quality is not bad. It's just not strong. So let's use strong and weak, okay? There is high quality and there's low quality. Second thing is speed. Speed, we're talking about convenience. Everything you do to make life easy for your customers is what I'm dealing with speed. Speed can be fast or very convenient, or slow, very inconvenient. Number three is price. Price can be high. It's not a good thing. Price can be low. It's a good thing. I'm talking about customer now. I'm not talking about you. Because when price is high, you like it. I tell you, are not your customer. So don't be following me as if it's you I was talking to. You are not your customer. High quality, fast services, speed, and then low price. It's not possible. You cannot offer these three things at once. We call it the unattainable triangle in business. You cannot provide high quality, low price, and high convenience. It's not possible. What you need to do is achieve two and then be competitive with the third. In other words, be good enough with the third. If you have high quality, you can have high convenience, the price will be high. You cannot have high quality, high convenience, and have or speed, fast speed, and then have low price. No, the price will be high. If you have high convenience, low price, the quality will be low. Are you with me? If you have low price, low quality, that's already a bad offer. So this is what I want you to do. When you are talking your business, the first thing you need to go to is go to your business and say, what do we have? Do I have high quality? The things I'm selling, are they high quality? If you say, well, they are not high quality, fine. It doesn't have to be high quality. It just needs to be what it is. Now, if it's not high quality, question, is it convenient? Do we do home delivery? What are the things we do to make it easily accessible and convenient? If your convenience is high and your quality is low, you have one more thing to work on, is the price. If the price needs to be low enough, so you have low price, high convenience, then low quality. You see it? Let me tell you something. Listen to me. Let's say I sell shoes. When I want to talk about my shoes, the thing I will know first is that, okay, look at it. We have market. We have three categories of market. We have the low income, mid income, and high income. All right. Now, customers who are low income customers, price is very important to them before convenience and quality. So if you know your market is the low income market, understand that the strength of your talking to them, you must communicate to them that your price is low. Are you with me? Don't let them ask you that. If you are dealing with a low income market, be quick to talk about the fact that your price is low and your convenience or quality. So, which means you ask yourself, what do I have? Your job is to combine. What's your combination of speed, price, and quality? You are the one that's creating value. So let's apply it to shoes. If I'm going to sell high quality shoes, I need to add either low price or high convenience to it to make it two. So maybe I say high quality shoes delivered to you at your doorstep. Then, or like you say, pay on delivery. That's convenient. Then the price can be high. The price can be high. Or high quality shoes at very low price, but you must come to such and such a place to get it. Or it will take us 1 week to get it to you. Because the cost of speed, we are trying to reduce it in order to give you the shoe. Do you understand? So understand that your talking business is about communicating how your business combines speed, price, and quality. Your combination of these three in your offer is what you want to communicate to the customer. I feel like stopping and finding out who else is getting what I'm saying. But I can't stop because of time. But are you getting me, guys? So, in the Premium Club, I will sit with you to work on your offer. Some of you have great offers, and with a little adjustment, boom, you're going to make more money. You're going to put up an ad, a simple ad, but with proper communication, and you'll be amazed how the money comes in. I'm telling you, you'll be amazed how the money comes in. These are little skills. Once you have learned how to talk your business, it will be like magic. When they say there's a trade fair, you want to go there because you know what you will be doing there. You know how to think. You know how to talk. It's so powerful. And because businesses are different, I cannot in this general conversation begin to address the peculiarities of your offer. But that's what we want to use the whole of November to do. We're going to have sections back to back in the Premium Club, and all we want to do is position your business to make more money. We want to teach you how to think your business and how to talk your business. Now, to join the Premium Club, there's a link in the description. Please just use it, and you'll be in the Jesus Lovers Club. The link to the Premium Club will be posted there. But see, let me tell you this. Implementation. You can listen to webinars upon webinars upon webinars. These things are so simple. And if you would implement it, let me tell you something. We were at a conference, the same conference in Lagos, and this guy, the grant master, was talking to us about grants, how to access funding. And guess what? Where I was sitting, I was thinking, the money is available is if you can talk. Because I ask you a question, what problem does your business solve? Then you can't talk. Why? Because you have not been able to think. But once you have been able to think, you still need to, there's what we call wordsmiths. Wordsmiths. It's like ironsmith, but you're dealing with words. How to take words together and bring them in a way that when you say it, it comes into the mind of the customer as a picture. If you read the Bible, you hear Daniel say, I will show you. And yes, he's talking about talking to them. Say, come, let me show you what will happen. But they're going to use words. He's telling you that I want to paint a picture. That's what we're talking about. Talking your business, you're going to see more money than you have ever seen. Many of you are sitting on a gold mine. So many of you, the businesses you have can access 10,000 naira grant in this coming year. But the business is not organized to do so. Some of you have your print in your bags. Your bags is saying one thing. Your banner is saying another thing. Your flyer is saying another thing. You're using colors that does not concern your offer. Because you have not thought. Therefore, you are talking wrong. If you correct the talking, if you think right and talk right, you'll be surprised. Excuse me. All right, quickly. Our time is almost up. We have 30 minutes to go. The third skill is to sell. Do you know you can talk to a customer for 30 minutes and you have not sold? They have understood you, but you must direct them to action. You must ask for the money. You must create a convenient way for them to pay. You must ask yourself, the kind of customer I'm dealing with, what would be the easiest way for them to pay? For example, I'm talking to you about joining the Premium Club, and all you need is a link. I'm telling you, all you need is a link. Once I post the link, the rest of the decision is yours. And the link will be available in the Jesus Lovers Club, in the common room, okay? We'll post it there. So a few things are important. When you communicate, when you talk your value, be honest. If you are selling low quality wristwatch, the quality of the wristwatches are low, the price should be low and the convenience should be high. And when you're doing that, you don't have to say our wristwatch is low quality. You can say we sell good looking wristwatch at very cheap prices. When you replace good looking with premium, replace premium, instead of saying high quality, that's a lie. There are people who want to buy low quality as long as they don't mind the quality, as long as the price is good. And there are people who are looking for high quality. Don't deceive them. Because you love Jesus, number one. Number two, because it will affect the business's future. Because you're going to start many businesses. And you want to, over time, gain a reputation in the marketplace. That's one thing. See, Jesus lovers. God wants to put the wealth of the nations in our hand. I know that like I know my name. But the problem is that many times, we don't have the vessel that they can pour into. Some of us, that's what I'm saying here. You're doing a business that cannot grow. Why can it not grow? Because the business is confused. The business does not have a target. And by target, I mean the business does not know its customer and how to talk to its customer and how to decide that, you know what, leave this customer here, we're serving this customer, let's create another offer for this other customer. Then let's create another offer for this. Do you understand? When you can think right, you can wake up with new values that bring in money in the same business. You can create multiple channels of income in the same business just by thinking and targeting different category of customers. So like I said, it's based on those three things: quality, price, value. And now I said selling is asking. Make it easy for your customers to buy. I'm telling you, I spent the major part of this webinar talking to you about thinking and talking. The remaining three skills are these. Number one. Number three, selling, which is the actual conversion. If you have a business place, as the business gets bigger, assign somebody who talks to customers and say, as somebody walks in, you go there, they talk. Once they're settled, you say, okay, meet her to process. That person's job is not to talk again. That person's job is to say how many pieces and be packing it, sell, collect payment, process payment. Then let there be somebody whose job is to engage customers, record feedback that we will use again to create more value, talk to the customer. You as the business owner, your primary job must be talking. You are creating videos, putting them on Instagram, talking. You are the number one. See, marketing is where the money is. My coach said something, Coach Femi Adiza said something yesterday. He said, in the beginning, you will be bringing new people to the business. But later on, the business should be bringing new people to you. In other words, it is through the business you'll be meeting people. There are many people I have met over this weekend, just preparing for this webinar and inviting for the webinar, who are joining the Jesus Lovers Club. And the more they're doing that, it's an opportunity. The club is introducing new people to me. And that's because I am talking. This coming year, you are going to talk. And as you talk, the monies are going to roll in. Are you guys with me? All right. The fourth skill is do it. which is action. Let me tell you, there is more money to be made after the customer has paid than before the customer paid. Some people, all of their momentum, all of their vigor, all of their energy, you will experience it before you pay. The moment you have paid, you will not see them. You know all these our workmen. You give them a job to do. The moment you pay, problem. If as a businessman you can overcome that thing, what you don't know is this. After a customer pays, if you come full force, you must decide what are the things we do for somebody after they are paid. The effect of your service should be like a celebration. You should answer their questions more after they have paid. Because you are treating them like, now we can talk. Some people, once you pay, they can't answer you. The messages will drop, nobody is responding. Set up your business. Designate somebody whose job is to handle customers that have paid. You know why? Because these people will begin to join you to talk. Whatever your business is producing now, if you will add to it satisfied customers you satisfy by your after-sales services, your sales will multiply because they will begin to talk. If you ask them, please, I don't know, would you be willing to do us a 3-minute video? They will say, of course. If you give them a link, can you use this link to provide us a testimonial? Yes. So listen, guys. I said the first skill is thinking the business. Thinking the business. You are doing it every day. Thinking the business. Second skill is talking it. You are doing it every day. Third skill is asking the sale. Don't shy from the sale. Okay? Ask. How many pieces? We can deliver it tomorrow. Don't lie. Don't disappoint. Integrity and honesty, they are the glue that holds a business and its customer together. Because you are going a long way. See, today you may be solving a problem in your street. He that is faithful in little is faithful in much. Before you look, you'll be solving a problem in your state. Do you know there are people that are solving global problems like global warming, energy, green energy, and things like that? Maybe that's not where you are today. But do you not plan to go there? Are you going to sell biscuit and granite in that street corner forever? No. But that small business you have now, or that you're going to start, all the lessons to learn a big business is inside. Take that your business as your business school. In fact, the goal I have for Premium Club members between now and December is to re-engineer the business and re-engineer the businessman. Excuse me. Are you with me? Are we together? So just in the next few minutes, we're rounding up. I said the first skill is your thinking skills. Thinking skills. In the first week, we're going to do a lot of thinking. And I don't want anybody to wait for anybody. So I'm going to see this month of November, I have only one work I'm doing with premium members is to re-engineer their business. Because I sense in my spirit that there's going to be so much money to be made in the coming year. I'm telling you, serious money to be made in the coming year. But some people can't find the money because they feel like, I'm doing a business. Should I do another one? No, you see this business that is in your hand, it can grow. Dr. Cosmos Maduka taught us that he started Coach Charity with 200 naira. What did he do right? If you look through the stories, you see that the man thinks. The man thinks. The man thinks. And then he talks. He talks. and then it sells. That place, don't joke with it. Ask yourself, how do we close it? How do we close it? How do we close it? How many pieces? How many are we selling? Don't enjoy the talking more than you enjoy the selling. Remember, the whole essence of business is to make a sale. And you must commit to making a sale daily. Depending on the business, you can say weekly. Depending on the business, you can say monthly, but you must sell. Then, after you have sold, you get to work. After you have sold, you get to work. Listen, what you do after you have sold will multiply the business. What you do after you have sold, that's where the real money is to be made. Go back, sit down. If you have a team, sit down with your team and say, let's outline what are the things we will do for a customer after they have sold. What are the important things? Remember, you are not your customer. How do I know all these things? I said, analyze the changes. Learn to analyze changes. Learn to analyze problems. On the other hand, I said, learn to listen to customers. You can ask them questions. I'll teach you how to organize customer interviews in the Premium Club, because I'm going to give you assignments. You do a lot of that in the coming weeks. I want you to step into the end. You know, there's December market, Sha. I want you to step into the new year with a wide possibility for growth. And it will not be because I'm prophesying to you and praying for you. It's because you can see. Because you are trying the thing is working. So I said first skill is what? Thinking skills. Second skill, talking skills. Third skill, selling skills. Number 4, doing. Action skills. Delivery skills. Deliver as promised. That's why you must not lie when you are talking. Don't tell the customer the wristwatch is a low quality, high quality wristwatch and then give them a low quality one. If you tell them it's low quality wristwatch and give them the low quality, but you promise low price and convenience, make sure you deliver. After the customer has paid, ask them later, how is the wristwatch? I know it's not a high quality. That's why make sure you don't do it like this. Make sure you don't, as long as you do it like this, it will last. That kind of, don't make sale, earn customers. Don't just make sale, earn customers. There's a way you will earn customers. When you start your second business, you can transfer the customer base to a new business. Because you'll be building what we call customer loyalty. These are the little things that people don't realize, that they don't even know how it's affecting their business. And for me, as Jesus lovers, we should do it better than anybody else. Then the last and important skill is counting your business, counting skills. How can you say you don't know how much you spend? Write it down. If you don't count it, you will not know what God has done. Plus that, you will not also know what the devil is doing. You don't even know if you are happy, you are making sales, or you are making loss. You must count. Create a ledger. How do I create a ledger? I can't teach you in this class. It's a very simple process. Get a brand new notebook. You can rule the notebook. Just a number, a serial number, date, description, sales, expense, total. That's enough. That's enough, especially for a small business. That's enough. Serial number, number 1. Date, February 2nd, 2025. Description, sold 5 pairs of such and such shoes. Under the sales column, put the amount. Just like that. And then at the end of every period, calculate the total income, total expense, income minus expense, profit. This is basic. All right. The more the complex the business and the services and the multi-services, the more your books will need to adjust. They are more complex matters, not a problem. You will just add one more thing, and be growing like that. It's very easy, I can assure you. But any business you are not counting, you are living in an illusion. You don't know if you are making progress or not. Separate your personal account from your business account. You have heard it before. I'm telling you now. When we were in that seminar, the conference, the grant master talked about the requirements for accessing some of these grants. One of them is your business statement of account. Does your business have an account? There is a brother that offered to register CAC registrations for us at a ridiculous discount. Interestingly, with his permission, I was able to share that offer with Jesus Lovers. None of you have gotten back to me. You want to make money, oh? Register the business. Create an account for the business. Any money you spend to do that is worth it. At any point, have a company and an account ready available. At any point. Some business come up now, we can't just use your company account and to run it. Loving Jesus is not enough. We are supposed to reign with him as kings upon this earth, not in heaven. Read it in Romans chapter 5 verse 10. He has made us kings and priests, and we shall reign in the earth. Those are the 5 skills. Those are the 5 skills. Number 1 is thinking skills. Number 2, talking skills. Number 3, sales skills. Ask for the money. Go for the money. Close this conversation with how many pieces should I get for you. When this is the account to make the payment, please use this link to make the payment. Set up, make it easy for people to make the payment. Don't go and give them, click here. When you get here, look towards your right. If you pass your right more, go towards your left. To make payment, make it easy to make payment. Number 4, do it. Deliver. Delivery skills. Delivery skills is not taking it to their house. It's ensuring that after a customer paid, they will get everything you talked about, plus a few surprises that you did not mention. That you're going to throw it just to blow them out, beat their expectation. Are you here? Then, the last one, counting skills. Count the money. Separate your business account. Stop using company money. The only part of company money you can spend is from the profit, which means after you have counted before you can spend money. Don't touch business money when you have not counted. And don't just say, I know how much I'll buy this shirt. I bought the shirt 5,000. I sold it 10,000. My profit is 5,000. No. You will add that money to the money you spend for transport, the money you spend to run the journey, all the other expense together, plus all the income together before you have profit. Otherwise, that thing you are doing there, you will do it in that small street corner for 200 years. We are talking about ruling nations. We are talking about partnering with countries and organizations to do big things. Count. You cannot touch the money before you count. Another thing, stop eating your product. It's part of counting. Stop eating your inventory. Don't collect Indomie from there to go and cook for this evening. I don't know. I'm just saying this if you are ready to make more money out of this business. You are sitting on a gold mine and you're using it to eat. Let me tell you, one of the things Coach Femi taught in his book, and you should get it, is delayed gratification. To make the money and know that until we have counted and know if we make profit, we can't touch it. That delay will make you rich. It will make you rich. If you look at these 5 skills, they are all in you. It's your ability to think, your ability to talk, your ability to ask for the sale, your ability to deliver the sale. Do everything necessary to satisfy the customer after they have paid, and then your ability to count, to sit down and count, to write down, to record, to count. And for all of this, put structures, put systems. That's the work we're going to be doing in the Premium Club this month. We're going to be re-engineering businesses. And some of you want to start business. See, by the end of November, I am on ground, I'm ready to work with you. If you are ready to work and I'm ready to work, we will achieve great things. Let me tell you, the thing that will pay me is for somebody to join Premium Club and not have chance. Please, this video is going to be here for maybe the next 2 or 3 days and we'll have to drop it. Please, consume it. Do as much as you can with it and we'll drop it. If you're going to join the Premium Club, don't join to encourage me, please. Join because you want to make more money. You want to see the thing that will be my success. How much is it to join the Premium Club, for example? That's 3,000 naira per month. 30 days, 3,000 naira. If this thing was to make money, are you sure it should be 3,000 naira? 3,000 naira per month. And then if you are paying for a year, you're paying for 10 months because 2 months is discounted. Now, the time I want to sit with you to work for 1 month, are you sure it is 3,000 naira that is worth my time? No. Let me tell you what my gain is. Let me tell you the biggest gain I have from the Premium Club is that I have people who were so ready to implement that they are willing to pay to do so. I don't play with my after sales service. Once you are paid, I will sit down. We will do the work. But if you don't do the work after you are paid, it will pay me more. Please. I think that's enough for that. The link will be posted in the common room. If you have questions, you can put it in the common room. I'll do my best to respond. Listen, I'm not creating the Premium Club so that you will not have access to me. No, please, you have. But you and I know that I'm a limited resource. There's a kind of time we will not have answering everybody's message in the group chat. So the common room is there for us to have common touch. But work is happening in the Premium Club. Work is happening in the Premium Club. In the Premium Club, we're going to work. And what we want to see, what we want to count is testimonies, is businesses that are growing, that are scalable. And then the business owners who have mastered the art of starting businesses, of harnessing opportunities, of bringing factors of production together quickly. Thinking skills, talking skills. Thank you so much. Have a great night. God bless you.